Must not be doing nothing. That was you, Lee. I'm gonna blame it on humpback. I know ain't Lee. Lee ain't never did nothing like that. Yeah, humpback. How many of y'all with me? We'll blame it on humpback. Humpback there. When Lee ain't you do nothing. Oh no, I changed it. Oh. Romans 15:4. That's it. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime,
Tell me what happened.
Were written for our learning.
See that? Whatsoever things are written aforetime were written for our
learning.
For what reason?
That we, through patience
and
comfort of the scriptures,
might do what?
Have hope.
See that? That's what we're looking for. You know the type of people that are looking for hope? People that's in despair. People that feel forsaken. People that feel cast down. Those are the type of people that you're trying to give hope to. Y'all know that? It is. These are the type of people that Yahushua was coming to. He was trying to come to restore something. We're talking about redeeming. That's us. He was trying to redeem us. We were people with hope. We were people with vision, kazum. We were people with establishing and having things. We lost that when we came into contact with our captors. And our captors are not all white. You know, and I made a statement on how we view whites. And we view whites a certain way. When I'm talking about whites, shouldn't be every white. A lot of whites are just kind of, unconsciously, in a sense, racist. Because they will assume that certain things that's just how it is. You ask someone, they'll just say, well, that's how the world lives. The world shouldn't be, and that's not how it was. Right. I mean, it is. Some people are not even conscious of certain things are racist. Yep. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, I wouldn't say racist more than I say that some things are that a majority of things for us are not equal. And that's because we really don't, and it's because enough of us doesn't voice that, or they don't get an actual opportunity to see things from our side or perspective. Even when it comes down to us operating, he set us in a position for a reason. We had to look at, we don't have a high Kohan. What was again he can't do? That can't? We have not a high Kohan that can't feel our infirmities. That's what he wanted us to realize something. See, when he set the Kohan up, when we learned that about Yahushua, we already knew that by the law, but it more or less by the Torah, it more or less put it into more perspective for us. Because when we took a Kohan, what they'll call a priest, we had to take him. Where's that from? From the who? From the king. That's right. They'll say it from the brethren. One reason, because you got somebody that's related to you. If you're going to take them from the brethren, right? Then we got somebody that's going to be related to you. Huh? And in being related to you, they're going to be somewhat familiar with what's called the mishpachah. So when you come to the Kohan, it will become to confess, bring an offering or a sacrifice or a heave offering or a wave offering. So all these things that we were looking at doing, I'm familiar with you and I'm familiar with his position. Because I've been taught with what it is he desired and what is he require. And, just to, kind of help you, brother, you don't want to do that. Not like that. Now, I'm looking at the fact that we're in a relationship together being mishpachah. And in being in a relationship with mishpachah as we are, I sit in the seat of somebody. He has me to sit in his seat and understand his working. And I'm telling you, this is not going to be acceptable. I won't want you to come and do something that will later on cause you irreparable damages. You got it? Kind of far. I know it's kind of far out there right now for you. We're looking at. So we got somebody, you believe it or not, that comes from us, the brethren, the king. Somebody that's familiar with the mishpachah. And he come to let us know some things that we've done and we're doing that's not going to be acceptable. Huh? And at the same time, we got to have somebody that's got to care for you. You should have a care. We learned that from the Akeem when it came down to Yahushua. They were pretty pissed with him. They were pretty pissed with him. But Yehuda let them know that it wasn't no profit in it. And him and Ruban did something. They looked at, this my king. I wouldn't want to see nobody kill him. Yeah, I don't like everything he say now. I don't like everything he done myself. But I don't see no need to kill him. And then try to lie about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to conceal it, you're going to lie about it. So they looked at, I don't see no need for it to do it, and there's no profit in it. So we need somebody that will come in and have that same kind of mind about us, because you unsuspectingly, unknowingly coming into something that's going to wind up killing you. You think Yahushua had any idea with all the, what was that, Kalamu dreams he had that they were going to kill him when he was coming? He saw all them bowing down and worshiping Shakar. He seen the Shamash, the Yare, and the Kukabin all gave audience to him. But he didn't see when he was going down that road, these boys planning intent on killing you. See, something you can see or something, but something you just don't see. But he had it in the laws of the Akeem to look at a couple of his Akeem to realize that's not going to be profitable. Because they had a care for him. And that's what we're supposed to have when it comes down to one another. We got to have a care for each other. But a lot of times y'all kind of miss that. We still have that, but just like they did, you always got that divide mind. You always got, our goal is to try to get us all to be one mind. 1 Corinthians 1 and 10. First Corinthians 1 and 10. Listen to the book.
Now I beseech you, Akeem, by the Shem of our Adon, Yahushua HaMashiach,
What happened?
that ye all speak the same thing.
See that? That you all speak.
The same thing.
And what happened?
And that there be no divisions among you.
But then what
That
happened?
ye be perfectly joined together.
With the what?
Same mind.
And?
In the same judgment.
You see what he was able to do? That means he had to persuade them. If you pay attention at the beginning when they came and they found Yahushua, the mindset was at the first for some of them, for probably about 9 of them, was to kill him. 2 of them decided to rid him out of his hand, Yehuda and Ruban. They decided to rid him out of their hand and not to do it. Now we're like, kill him. Well, I'm concerned, kill him. So they was able to get them, persuade them, to get them and move them from what they were trying to do. And that's the same thing we're trying to do here. We're trying to get all of us to one mind, that we all be perfectly joined together in the same judgment, because we're going to have to meet somebody after a while. We gotten too comfortable with this sin repent thing. We got to get away from it, because this is an elementary code for us. We got to get away from it, and the only way we do it, we got to believe the severity of what's going to happen if we intrude upon, or if we cross or transgress what he told us to do. There's got to be a fear. There's got to be a yard when it comes down to serving Mr. Yahuwah. But then you got to realize there's some people intended upon getting you away from that yara. You can start with it, but some people can persuade you and get you off. Let's look at some. Barashit. Man, I'm for waiting on these messages to get back out there. They get a little time. I'm going to send them something out there. I'm going to teach that Ricky Ticky Tappy thing. They going to be right when I put that back out there. This is Barashit 2 and 16. Listen to the book. As much as y'all able to hear, that's what I give you. Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah Elohim Amar the Ish saying,
He commanded the East saying,
of every ox of the gone thou mayest freely eat.
Yes.
But of the ox of the knowledge of Tub and Rasha thou shalt not eat of it.
See that? Thou shalt not eat of it. Tell them why.
For in the yom that thou eatest thereof,
For in the day that you eat thereof,
thou shalt surely moot.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahuwah Elohim said, it is not Tub that the Ish should be alone. I will make him and help meet for him.
At verse chapter 3, verse 1. Listen to the book.
And the Nakash was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahuwah Elohim had made. And he said unto the Yashah, Yea, hath Elohim said, Ye shall not eat of every ox of the gone.
Yeah.
And the Ashah said unto the Nakash,
What did she say to
We
them?
may eat of the pari of the ox of the gone,
We may eat of the fruit of the garden,
but of the pari of the ox which is in the midst
but of the fruit of the tree that's in the middle,
of the gone,
what happened?
Elohim hath said,
Listen what happened.
Ye shall not eat of it,
You shall not do what?
eat of it,
Tell them what else happened.
neither shall you touch it,
Lest it what?
ye moot.
When did y'all hear that after that statement? Who? I say it louder. Say it louder for me. Tell them what happened, Shaul. Do what? He told him to touch not his anointed one. They would have understood that from the discipline in the gun. He told him not to touch his anointed one. Daud had in his law that he was going to slay Shaul. The Malak Shaul. And when Shaul was when he was slain, we learned about it in the first chapter, Beth Shemuel, the first chapter, and the man told him, he recalled his recollection of what happened. He told him he should have yard to do that.
That's right.
Even though he said Shaul asked him to do it. He said he found the man sitting and the man was wounded. He said he asked him to do it. He took his sword. He told him, you shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have touched his anointed one. You shouldn't have done it. And that's when we learned about it. And you should have learned that discipline from the gun. Not only when they weren't supposed to eat it, he said, neither you were supposed to touch it. Lest you move. That's why Daud had to kill him. I got to kill you. That's Yahuwah's anointed. Huh?
That's right.
Come on. Come on. Listen. One time I had an aunt. She used to work at this club. And she was in there. And she was kind of a manager in there. And she was supposed to be, they were getting ready to turn their stuff in. And she was supposed to bring the money in that she had. And one of the other managers there, the owners, had accused her of that the money was coming up short. And she told him she going to take him outside. They tried to talk it out. She told him no. She said, you got to take this outside. She said, no, come on. We got to take this out here. He don't accuse me of stealing. There's some stuff you do, you're going to have to pay for that. Isn't that right? He looked at it, didn't change for him. He was told not to do it. And he looked at wasn't nobody else going to do it. When I got ready, the man was in pursuit of trying to slay Daud. Yeah. And Daud was told he's not supposed to touch his anointing. Yeah. He looked at, ain't nobody else going to do it.
That's right.
They know you should have yard to do that.
That's right.
You should have feared. And that's what'll happen. People will cause you to lose fear. Let's see what happened. Listen to the book.
And the Nakash said unto the Ashah, Ye shall not surely moot, for Elohim doth know that in the yom ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as Elohim, knowing Tub and Rasha. Mm-hmm. And when the Ashah saw that the ox was too for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a ox to be desired to make one wise, she took of the pari thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were Ara, and they sewed fig leaves
good.
together.
No, that's good. That's good. You just had to finish that up. I said, that's good. I know. Galatians. Don't niggles. 26. Look at the book. Let's listen to the book.
I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the Khan of Mashiach.
Hold what you got. The Khan would be the what?
Grace.
Look at lexicon in Greek for grace. Linguistics. He said Khan. I marvel that you are so soon removed from him and call you into the charis. What's it, charis? Charis? Because we're dealing with the Greek version, and we can't alter that. And the Greek is who wrote it, and that's what we're looking at. Chorus, a manner at graciousness, grace, the divine influence upon the heart, and it's a reflection in life, gratitude, things, gracious benevolence, influential favor, either good or bad. Charis. He said con versus the Greek word, because the New Testament was written in the Greek. What happened? Future repayment, political influence. Wow. Abstract or concrete, literal, figurative, or spiritual, accepted benefit, favor, give grace, joy, liberty, pleasure. Thanks, worthy. Okay, root. Okay. All right. So read it again.
Same way?
Yeah. If it's written, if the New Testament is written in Greek, Chris,
Yes, sir.
would they have said con? Con would be abari, correct?
All right.
So read it the way they said it.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the charis of Mashiach,
See that? He wouldn't have said Mashiach either.
Christ.
He would have said Christ. He would have said Christos. Let's look at charis, Greek. Greek, charis. I want you to use lexicon. I want you to look up the Greek meaning of charis. I'm doing this with y'all. We just want to get it right, don't we?
Yes, sir.
That's all we try to do, get it right.
That's right.
Anybody try to be smart than nobody?
That's right.
What I don't want y'all to do, I want y'all to go out and say, oh, I know my pastor said, I want you to be ignorant. I want you to know what you see for yourself.
That's right.
So I'm going to watch it with you. Do we have it? Survey says. Ain't said nothing yet. It's time to get it right, though, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
And that's what they said. It's the Greek version. The New Testament was written in Greek. So we're going what the Greek said. Let's take what the Greek told us. You can't say con. You got to say chorus. Oh, chorus. Thanks. Greek, English. That's it. Look up the Greek god, chorus. Oh, wait. I'll make sure we be fair. While we were waiting, you know what I'm saying, killing time.
That's right.
I want to get all them stripes up there now.
That's right.
Interesting. Greek mythology, charis. What is mythology? A lie. I don't see. Grace, kindness, and life is one of the charities, Greek or graces. What is a goddesses of charm? Now, would it make sense that Shaul would have wrote in Greek and said charis?
Not at all.
So I just want to show you something. Now, I looked this up with you just to show you that these crackers will play you.
Yeah.
And I use Greek lexicon, which everyone's going to use from the Strong, because they'll trust Strong. And crackers will let you think you found something and you hadn't found nothing, because it's an exhaustive version. You see what I had to do to get this up for you? I had to put up the Greek God. Amazingly, you found with her grace, kindness, and life. And it's one of the charities. Now, guess what they tell you in the first chapter, 13th chapter, Corinthians, 1 Corinthians? What does charity do? What does charity do? You ain't gonna believe what she do. It's kind. Kind. Why wouldn't they tell you a hog? You know why? I marvel that you are so soon removed from him that called you into the con of the Mashiach unto, this is another.
Right.
See, these crackers ain't gonna never be smarter than me. It's not possible for them to be, they gotta be smarter than Mr. Yahuwah.
That's right.
I trap these crackers every time. I know you hide stuff. That's how quick you get. See, they'll try to play me. They all can say, first of all, Smith don't even speak Greek. No, do you speak Greek?
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
That man told her they shoved the key. Well, in the car. That man said, what you say? Do you speak Greek? Like, they cry. We're like, that's English. You trying to put an accent, it's English. Man, that thing fun. But this is how we trapped. Then you ain't gonna believe what happened. I know what I'm gonna do. Probably take this towel. I'm gonna give it away. Somebody tell where I can give it to.
Charity.
Now, I never look. Let's look it up. Find out the Greek word charity. We need to find out now. What? Because now that's almost in. We don't even think we've probably been playing with other gods.
Yeah. Yeah.
When people been leaving stuff, say, "Hey, you want to donate that to charity?" Because that's like you giving up something.
Yeah.
They don't want to listen. Don't take that long to catch. I marvel you so soon removed from him that called you into the con. You can say, Carissa, it's the same thing. See, how they fool you is to get you to believe that things are equivalent. When Mr. Yahuwah told you, because really, you can call him Elohim or God. But the man tried to tell you that there was none with him.
Right.
I stretched forth the Shamayim. I spread abroad the Arats. He said there was no what? No foreign. Stranger's foreign. That's what you call a foreign, a stranger. You're a stranger. He said none were with me. So he tries to separate himself by creation or made. By works. He tried to show you, you cannot compare me to any of these other deities. They said, well, y'all say, what is it, Allah? What y'all call it? We just call it God, Jesus. What do y'all call love? We call it charity. Is it like a feeling you get and you treat people right? We call it charity. That's love. The cracker plays you. You read, that's why I tell you, somebody shoved this book in your face, and I done got y'all stuck, now y'all going to lexicon Greek, and you thinking you done got something. I'm way ahead of these crackers. These crackers don't catch me. I catch these crackers. Listen, did we find out yet? I'm curious. Don't y'all want to find out what it is? Yes, I know he got something. Anytime you catch the word myth and ology in there together, you already know it's a lie. I made it up. There ain't no way you done made up something and you're going to tell me this is equivalent to what I got. Unless I done made up something too. We talk, I say, your mama, what you say? Why you say my mama? See, that's right, I said your mama. See, he done watched you and you got something, he ain't got nothing to come back with, he done made up something. He done made up something, he done ran out. See, you know, that's what I told you. Places are dangerous. You can't just go and sit anywhere and let nobody just give you. I got to stop the piss out of somebody selling me this book and just start talking.
That's right.
So I insist on slapping the piss out of you.
Yes, sir.
Everything you'll do from now on, you'll have to do this sitting down. Other you go out, you going wee-wee down your leg. Y'all understand how quick it is? So I guess in going to this, looking at it, the thing I'm considering is, in the gun, when he found him, he said, he showed him all of the ox trees. Don't eat of this one. Eat it, touch it, lest you what? Move. Meaning you stop existing. He got to understand the word. You exist no more. Let's go with the you don't exist anymore. I know that because you can remarry once who? Why? Because they don't exist anymore. You don't exist. The man told you he's not the Elohim or no Mut. He the Elohim of the Kai. You don't exist when you're dead. That's why you have the privilege and you have the right. You can do this. So if you go here and you eat of this tree, you touch this tree, you won't exist anymore, which means somebody changed his perception. That's why Shaul told, I marvel you so soon removed him that called you into the corner of the Messiah unto another one. He's going to tell you how that's going to happen. But there'll be some niggle. They will niggle you and would pervert. That's what they are, pervert. Oh my goodness. Whew. Ancient Greek goddess for kids. 3 graces, ancient Greek goddesses. What's that, Nymphes? Nymphes, did everybody know? The 3 graces, a.k.a. the charities. The 3 graces. Discover fascinating information about the beautiful supernatural. Nymphes referred to the personification of beauty, charm, and grace. So beauty, charm, and grace go together. They're also known as the charities. I know they had something for y'all. And now read 1 Corinthians 13:1. You know what? Now tell me a man can just sit down and put this book in your face and just start teaching you this. Nope. And you ain't gonna get it's in your Bible, Cam. I don't know why you argue with me. Jesus is trying to talk to your heart, young man. He's trying to get you charity. They played us. Played. You've been played. Listen, I ain't even looked at these words, so I already know them. I already know these people. They can't, listen, it's not possible to be smart, Mr. Yahuwah. He take a dummy like me and he confound these bastards. Catch him up. How long you don't read it? Listen, 1 Corinthians 13:1. This all me. I made it up. I got members in here believe that too. I know my book didn't have that earlier. Y'all young people looking at the definition. Y'all done heard of charities before? Y'all heard about donating to charities? Those are organizations that they have, and they'll say when you take something like you want to get this jacket or some money, they say, listen, I'm collecting money for charity. If you want to give $1 or $5, we're collecting money for charity to help unfortunate people. The whole thing is a scam. Simply because of the word. Y'all saw the word charity? These are the 3 goddesses. These are 3 goddesses working. They went to Carice. Don't worry about it. Listen, this don't working with. No, you're fine. Oh, you found something else? That wasn't right. What? They're going to get me right. Oh, charity? Oh, agape? Oh, agape? I probably am. I got to put my foot in there behind too. It's 1 Corinthians 13:1 why they get that. I'm sure there's a connection, these people. That's the whole thing, but just showing you how dangerous. I told you that book, man, look here. And folks, you know they folks, somebody come try to get a hair part. They would try to get me hair. I said, listen, I don't play with no witchcraft. I don't play with that stuff. Whole time, why you don't? You speak Greek? You do. You've been playing with it the whole time. They'll play us. And they'll tell you, man, Harry Carter, that's stuff wicked. That's stuff wrong. Read this right here and learn about the charities of God. These people don't, I'm trying to tell you, this God title, I don't call him no God. They be like, no, I don't. I tell you, you say that. Y'all hear me now repeat? I said, that's what you call it. Because they'll hang me up and say, you a liar to lick in your butthole stink. That ain't what I call it. That's what you call it. Y'all like that right there? I got some pretty nice little saying, don't I? I'm trying to tell you, I source it. I got that back when I was little. I had to source my information. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the truth. Y'all to look at this stuff. These people are dangerous. Let's see what he told us. 1 Corinthians 13:1. Listen to the book.
Though I speak with the tongues of Anashim and a Malaki, and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal.
Listen to that. Listen to it. Come on.
And though I have the gift of Naba and understanding of all
don't say that. We're going to say prophecy. We're going to find out what it means today.
Yes, sir. And
what
though
prophecy?
I have the gift of prophecy, and understand all mysteries, and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, and have not charity, I am nothing. Mm-hmm. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor.
And guess what the charity about? What is charity about? Feeding the poor, giving to the home. That's charity. Listen what happened.
And though I give my body to be burned and have not charity.
That makes sense. Why would he use words like burning his body for charity? Sacrificing. Because we will burn, sacrifice, and offering. Your book also taught about you letting your kids pass through the fire. That's how you got words like Gehenna, because these were places where they went and the Molochs were sacrificing their kids. Who was it? The Tophus? Tophus 7. Jeremiah 7. See if that's 7:23. Let's see if y'all work with me. I ain't quite as young as I used to be. Let's say that's what I want. We'll make it work. Listen to the book.
But this thing amar I them, saying,
he said, this thing I commanded them, saying what?
Obey my voice.
Obey my voice.
And I will be your Elohim, and ye shall be my arm.
Yes.
And walk ye in all the ways that I have amar you, that it may be well unto you.
Yes.
But they hearkened not, nor inclined their ear, but walked in the counsels and in the imagination of their Rasha Lab, and went backward and not forward. Since the Yom that your Abba came forth out of the Beth of Mizraim,
what happened?
Unto this Yom I have even sent unto you all my Abadim, the Nabiim, daily Zarok, early, and sending them. Yet they hearken not unto me, nor incline their ear.
You know how they told me going to do it? How he sent them? B time is what they'll put. Or maybe they told you earlier. You know how you also justify Yahushua? Pick me up at the 28th chapter of the book of Matthew, 28:1. Let's see what it said. Other one said that 21:11. Hold that for me. Same book. You know what people will say? I won't waste my time with that stuff. Just teach the love of God. Problem is, what you know has been altered.
Altered. That's right. That's right.
You can't get it when it's altered.
That's right.
See, a lot of our stumbling block been because, and a lot of our failure and fault of people have been because of fact information been imputed wrong.
That's right.
You know what? Sometimes they have found about flights and why flights have canceled or why flights have crashed or space shuttle. They make miscalculations.
Right.
Miscalculations. So they sit around and start doing stuff and using grids and graphs and charts and numbers and certain verbs and put it in them, and the thing actually got and get put. They found we miscalculated. We underestimated. That's what they call it. And we'll perfect the next one because we saw what the fault was. The only thing about it, what we're doing now, you can't do that because you're only getting one shot at it.
Right, right.
Space shuttle go up, blow up in the air. All they're going to do when a plane crash, that's why they get the black box. They let you know the nigga the only one got the answer.
That's right. That's right.
Why is a black box?
That's right. That's right.
Black the devil, black darkness, black everything. Watch the black box. Why everybody looking for the black box? Because a nigga gonna know what happened. Right. Y'all know a nigga gonna tell it.
That's right.
Get the black box.
That's right.
Now you coming through, I'm telling you, you only got one shot. If your shuttle don't make it, if your plane crash, baby, that's it for you. So we got to go back and examine this system these people are running, because somebody was doing a work here on us. We were Christian. Who would ever look at stuff like that? Yeah. You were taught, if you question that, that's God's word. Yeah. If I'd have pulled it back in the 80s and 70s, 60s, them folk would have killed me in the name of Jesus. Yeah. That's right. This stuff blasphemy, that's God's word. God spoke English. Fluent English. Don't get me wrong. Of course, all the linguistics come here. Don't get me wrong. But the folk were making it though this was his language. Right. This is not his language. He told you when he came through misery, he heard a linguistic. He said, I didn't know what it was.
Didn't know it. That's right.
Otherwise, I know I didn't acknowledge them. They'll try to make it like he don't know sound of speech. He does. I just didn't acknowledge it because that's not the verbiage that I'm asking for or I'm seeking. That's why I pass them by.
Come on.
That's why I pass them by. Yep. They're not speaking my language. How many times have you plowed and the man passed you by? Because he didn't understand your linguistics. Yep. That's how dangerous it is. Because you ain't going to believe it. You're in Mitzrayim.
Yeah. Yes,
that's why you got obelisks, and that's why you got pyramid. And you've been plowing, and your plow had not been heard simply because I have not understood your linguistics. Mm. And you know what you're saying? Jesus, I don't know what the problem is. I just keep praying and calling on you, and why you ain't come back. I don't understand what you're saying. He done told you, the fear of me been taught by the precepts of these people. The Jehovah's Witness tell you, hey, let me ask you a question. You got a child, huh? You're like a smart man. How you doing, Cam? My name's Thomas Smith. I'm a witness. Would you take your son and put him and your daughter inside the oven? God wouldn't either. Now, I just got him conducive and believing he ain't no hell. And you won't believe it. You're a child of God. And he wouldn't do that to you. License is sin. Just whooped him and made a fool out of him quick. Don't take long, they just use simple logic. He thinking as a logical man, why would I put I don't care how mad I get, I wouldn't put my child in no oven. When y'all see that the same way, would you put your child, you got that man to put him in an oven and cut on and burn him up? God wouldn't either, and you're his child. I've only induced you with this to get you to think no matter what you do, God will never hurt you. Don't take long. Everybody been practicing. See, this is what the people had to skillfully do. Son, everybody ain't gonna buy the same thing. I said this shirt right here. I said, man, you want this shirt right here? They be like, where it come from? Walmart? No, man, I don't want that junk. Put no Walmart junk. I come get that shirt, put it back and put a polo on it. You want it? That polo? Yeah. It come from Walmart. All I did was just sold a polo on it. Because everybody ain't gonna buy it. Because it's already, he got something in his mind about that shirt. And if I put a polo or if I put an Izod on it, the man will surely buy it. Same shirt, same material, same thread. That's all people been doing. Things that they knew that you wouldn't take. All they did was disguise it and give it right back to you, and you took it. The goddess Diana is the same God, is the same Mother Mary. They've been the same God. Listen, these crackers, the Greeks, all these people, they have been notorious. All they keep doing is change it. Once you learn, Diana, oh, that's the curse, that thing, they get back to you. Call it Madonna. All they keep doing is just switching it up. So it's a black Madonna, same thing. All they folks been doing is just changing up, switching up names of gods. That's how they get you. They all been the same gods. A lot of these gods you sit around, you playing with now, ISIS didn't come from no Greek. ISIS came from Mizraim. That's one of the gods of what they call Egypt. These bastards try to put that on the Greeks. The Greeks only they keep running, they just keep recycling. That's a recyclement.
That's right.
Come on in and give you charities. Nigga, they ain't with no man. I don't believe in no other God but one God, and that's Jesus. I got you, nigga. Got your soul on that one. And then got you going to church. I keep inducing with female gods. Yep. All we keep doing is change the name. Take Diana and change the name. Call it charity. Yep. Then for everybody that come and donate their charity, we're going to give you a pen. And that pen said he donated to charity. Now he going to walk around and he going to symbolize that God. Yep. He going to feel good about himself. I gave to charity. Interesting. It's in the Bible. They play you. Come on, fess up what you got. I'm all out here. Why I be making up all this stuff? How many times I tell you this book dangerous?
Dangerous.
Let's finish up what he said in Yirmiyahu. I'll get y'all back over. I need to go and let y'all go. I say I bore you. I don't want to bore you with this. How many of y'all don't realize these people scary? Your grandmama, my grandmama, your granddaddy, your mama, your daddy have died believing in charity.
That's right. Leaving it, John.
taking these people English word grace, they don't play this with something else.
Yes, sir.
They've been introducing these words are similar to coming over from other stuff. The English do the same thing they do. You change the name of gods. To get you to worship them, they keep changing the name. Once the people would learn that Charis was put grace in them. It still fall on her. Some people tell you, well, we call it grace. That don't make sense. Con is not grace. If con is grace, then con is the same deity that they have. There has to be a separated. Man, I told you to come out from among them and be, what was it? Separated. I ain't be separated. I got the same thing. I'm just calling it something. I'm doing the same thing. I'm just flipping. I tell the people, you will call it grace. Well, is it grace? No. Don't make sense. That's how they get you comfortable. Like with Shaul, Paul, same people. That's how they show you how they can induce you with something and interject something in the conversation. Before you know it, you just sit around repeating it. That's how they get you. It's that easy. Be talking to somebody, boom, and shot some of you, you're going, and you forgot all about how you got it. You be like, I'm trying to think, where I got that from?
That's right.
Gotcha.
That's right.
But he told you there'll be some that will nickel you.
That's right.
And they'll pervert.
That's right.
Which is what? Cause you to deviate from a proper course. Cause you to deviate from a proper, like he knew not to go forward with that tree. Before you know it, he was over there. After he told her, all of a sudden it looked different. Why would anything be wrong that God made? Everything God made was good, Leon. So if I go sleep with this woman, that's good and very good. See, it don't take long. Before you know it, you don't see people, they just start trickling out, getting worse and worse. They start forming their own doctrine. That's why you got to get somebody stable.
That's right.
Man, listen, knowledge will mess you up.
Mess you up.
It'll mess, before you know it, you run off, you be somewhere you ain't got no business. All I do is just look at the white man stuff, get it, and just come and correct it for you. Simple tale, let you look at it so you don't say he put in that, I just show you what he said. Finish up this 7th chapter so I can get back.
26.
If that's where you stopped at, listen to the book.
Yet they hearken not unto me, nor incline their ear, but harden their neck. They did worse than their Abba. Therefore thou shalt speak all these dabarim unto them, but they will not hearken to thee. Thou shalt also call unto them, but they will not answer thee. But thou shalt say unto them, this is a nation that obeyeth not the voice of Yahuwah their Elohim, nor receiveth correction. Amat is perished, and is cut off from their mouth.
Listen.
Cut off thine hair, O Jerusalem, and cast it away, and take up a lamentation on Rosh Malchum, for Yahuwah hath rejected and forsaken the Tuladath of his wrath. For the Benim of Yehuda have done Rasha in my sight, saith Yahuwah. They have set their abominations in the Beth, which is called by my Shem.
See what they're doing? See how they got you to do it? They got you to start practicing that stuff in the house. It'd be sometimes people start seeing your kid do stuff, you start beating it behind, you want to keep them from other kids. You say, you're not going to do that junk. Where was it again? In my house. That when Yahuwah looked at, you picked that stuff up from other people. And he looked at, now you done brought that junk in my house. Listen.
To pollute it.
See that? To pollute it. Come on.
And they have built the Rosh Malchum of Tophet.
See that? What happened?
Which is in the valley of the Ben of Hinnom, to burn their Benim and their Banu in the fire.
See that? That's what they were doing. They were taking their kids and they were burning them in the fire. They were offering them up to strange gods. And so said, I never asked for that. They will burn them in the fire. So these people get these people back down into sacrificing. So these people are tricked, they're crafty. Even in writing, we got to watch these people. We got to watch them. We just got to watch people. Everything is dangerous. A lot of stuff is just dangerous for us. You know what I'm saying? People say, just trying to be, we got to be careful. You got to watch everything. It's your soul. If we miscalculate, if we off just a little bit, we won't get another chance. This is how dangerous it is from Greek writing that people done transgendered and gave it back over to. That's how they do. They knew the people knew their language. We knew Greek worship in gods. We would have been there under them. We knew their gods. Just like we would have knew the Aramaic god from being under the Babylonians. We knew their gods. We knew they were swift to throwing the names of their gods on us. So we already would have been familiar with them. Now we out of the system, out of the loop. They done swung us around, lied about the distance that they brought us, shot us here, told they brought everybody here on the ship, and we were already here, got us under domination, and they started dominating other people that hadn't been on, that didn't know, and gave it to you and told us it's just a name. Just a name. Whole time, not just a name. They knew we had meaning for our name. They had meaning for theirs too.
Yep. Yep.
White people always got a name for it. Y'all all right? How many of y'all have friends named Harrison? Yeah, how many know people named Harrison? Who know what the meaning of it is? It means son of Harry. Princess Diana's son just had a son. She named him Archie Harrison. You don't believe what their dad's name is. Harrison means sons of Harry. They always got a purpose of why they use the name. We the only niggas that grab something because it sound cute. They got it because it's got a meaning to it.
Right. Right.
His father is royalty. You just got something. These people always are practicing something and we're not conscious. We're just not conscious of nothing. Why would we be? Let's look at this again. We had Matthew 28, 1. We got 21 and 11. Now, come on. I gotta get y'all out of here, man. I'm boring y'all.
No.
They want to learn some Arboretum. The nigga killing them with Greek.
Yes, sir. That's right.
They want to know why we're using Arboretum words instead of using Greek words. We done took away from God's word. I want to take everything from God.
That's right. That's right.
I want to strip him butt naked. Now, I don't want to see him.
That's right.
I want everything to go back to Elohim.
Yes, right.
That's our goal, to take everything. When we left out Babylon, we took everything back.
That's right.
Everything they took, Kurus left it on record for us. That the house should be built. And everything they took out and everything we found in the Kingsdale and everything, we were taking that jump back. That stuff coming back.
That's right.
They took it, we were taking it back. When the Taba left us and they took it, they had to send that thing back. And you got to send it with offering. You're going to have to send it back to me and you're going to have to pay your fare. Pay your fare.
That's right.
Held us in here and made a mess out of it. You got to pay for what you done.
That's right.
Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
Listen to the book.
And in the end of the Shabbat.
And then when now?
The end of the Shabbat.
What happened?
As it began to dawn toward the first yom of the week.
What happened?
Came Marim Magdalene and the other Marim to see the sepulchre. And behold, there was a great rocks quake, for the Malachie of
28 and 1. Matthew, y'all here at verse 3 now?
Still at verse 2.
Verse 2.
Yes,
Listen.
Sir. And behold, there was a great rocks quake, for the Malachie of the Adon descended from Shamayim, and came and rolled back the stone from the door, and sat upon it. His countenance was like lightning, and his raiment white as snow. And for fear of him.
You say his face was white as what?
And his countenance and his raiment white as snow.
You know what they heard? His body was white as snow. Never told you no stuff like that. Never told you that. Told you about it because they hear what they want to hear. That's, white folk now, when you was a Christian, you heard they were white. Don't tell me you heard white clothes and you ain't think his skin was white. You heard white as snow, you thought his skin was too. That part of suggestive thought. Suggestive speaking. His countenance was as light and his skin and his clothes white as snow. He was a white man. What did you hear? I tell you the man was radiant.
That's
I
right.
don't tell you he was white.
That's right.
But listen, suggestive speech.
Right.
That's how they got us. They gave us suggestive speech. You took it and you ran with it. He altered stuff. He knew how you would think. That's all. I just gave you suggestive thinking. Why would you think if he was counting this with light, was white, his countenance was like light, you would think it would be us. The man told the book of Tahili, he said even Kashak was light. People don't know it is a light. He called it a lesser light. It is a light. Kashak is a light. It's our ore. All right, listen to the book.
And for Yara of him that keepers did shake and became as dead Anashim. And the Malaki answered and said unto the Nashim, Yara, not ye, for I know that ye seek Yahusha, which was crucified. He is not here, for he is Zarak, as he said, come, see the Malkum where the Adon lay, and go quickly and tell his
and do what?
And tell his Mathetas that he is Zarak from the move.
See that? She's supposed to go tell his Mathetas that he done Zarak, that he done rise from the dead. Make sense? How many of y'all don't make sense? Don't be afraid. Tell me, I know if we need to help you. You know what? I said we move on to something else. 21:11, Matthew. Listen to the book.
And the multitude said.
See this? And the who?
Multitude said.
Or we'll call them the masses. What did it say?
This is Yahusha.
Who the who?
Nabi of Nazareth of Galilee.
See that? How many of y'all got it done? How many of y'all still don't have it? That's right, because I did so much talking about some of the stuff. You got to pay attention to Yahoo. He sent all his Nabim. And he sent them early. That's why she got there, he had to be up.
That's right. That's right.
Christian Church, Jesus got up around about 6 o'clock in the afternoon Sunday. By the time they finished cooking on that ham, they had picked up all the eggs. That's why he had to go and tell them that he had risen. All this was going to be confirmation that he was a Nabal. Because I sent him early. You know who got him up? Who got him up? Yasharal got him up. He tried to tell the man we slaying him still. He got him up. Yasharal had to get up, the Malak of Yehuda. He said, Ramah Gilead belong to us, and you sitting here still. He wanted to go up and take it. That's when Yehuda realized, your Pasah and my Pasah. If you up, I'm up. If you down, I'm down. Don't worry about it. Their consideration. That's something to consider. People don't want you to see stuff like that. People, we got plans, we got stuff belong to us, and the same thing I tell y'all sit here still. Only reason why, because y'all too individualized. Y'all cut side deal, you cheat me, you steal from us, you do all kind of stuff. Y'all people don't do right. We should have been established ourselves. We could set the president where the rest of our people can see us and we can move. At least let make it better for them. I always had a respect for them people that was out on the line with no name. I always had it. Because I looked, they had more to lose than anybody. When Martin Luther King got grabbed, they knew they were going to bring Martin Luther King back, and he going to be unassaulted. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he was well before you bring him back, because it was going to be a mob rule at that point. But the people they would grab off them street, they would kiss their kids, their husband, their wife, and leave their homes and go down that street, knew these people grabbed me, nobody never know nothing about me. I mean, them people they snatched up and they incarcerated, them people never made it back. I have a great deal of respect for them. No name, but they had a law to go out here because they said, I want it better for the next generation. The Abernathy, the Kings, the Jacksons, and all of them went out there. They knew they were coming back. They knew they were coming back. A lot of stuff they did, it was staged anyway. A lot of stuff they did was staged. Them people that got in them line, well, go show me where the German Shepherd bit and ate him up.
Right.
Go show me where they water hole Dr. King. They water hole people that sitting around here still they don't have hair on the side of their face, skin, healing back. Skin, can you imagine the skin on the side in your hair? No name. People you see on them film, dog biting, what's their name?
Right. Yeah. That's right.
Saying a lot of Germans that tell them people came out there for you and me because they wanted something better for the next generation. I dare y'all to sit on your sorry behind and you do nothing. We come in, we learn a better way now.
Yes, sir.
If nothing else, let's at least make it better for the people coming behind us.
That's right.
That's all I'm trying to do. I want to be better for the kids coming behind us. Maybe they'll never know our name. Maybe we'll never be on a documentary or a film. But when they live a better life and they get a better opportunity than what we got, especially for salvation first, and then an opportunity to create and have something for themselves, they'll remember us. They'll remember it was some people with no name that got out there and stood on the line and put everything down so they have a better opportunity than us. That's how I see it.
Yes, sir.
That's how I see it. Silly me, huh? Come on, finish this galation. I'll get y'all finished. Well, we got for 1 Corinthians. Did y'all get my definition yet? Charity, 1 Corinthians. I can finish this up. 13, I'm curious to see this. Did we lose it? 13, where you left off at? 13 and what, 6? 13 and 5? 1 Corinthians? 13:3. Turn your mic on. 13:3, and we'll come back over and see me here on Galatian. Coagulated blood, cocaine, and more cocaine. Agape. I heard that. Who? What? Agape. Agape? That's what it is. Oh, agape? I'll call it agape. You call it what you want to call it. That's what they spell it. I mean, they're going to try to call it something else. That's what their mama called him. Mm-hmm. Agape means a godly love. She is a beautiful goddess who has lived for many years but does not age a day. Agape was born and raised, and what's that? Cynthia? Is that Cynthia? Is that how you pronounce it?
Cythera.
Cythera? Okay. That's all they know about that hoe. Now Zeus and everybody else in play. Charity, graciousness, always back up over there. I mean, just show you how people make a fool out of us. Let's finish up with charity. Let's see something. Why you got that up there? Listen. She believes in true love. That's the difference with charity. Because you know what people say? If you really have love for people, you'll give to charity. They've been playing us. These people have been playing us. This stuff might seem small to y'all, but it's detrimental if you've been serving and giving to other gods. You were told not to do that. And yet we've been sinning. Because I've been guilty of this stuff. And we had died and left here. These people set us up. That's why you know you couldn't be saved on these white people.
Right.
How are you going to be saved? How am I explaining I've been giving to charity? Every time you look around the register, somebody got something for charity. And for charity, keep it. How quick is it to get us to transgress and do that? How would you want to thought twice about giving them to charity? Then the cracker put it in the book. Listen what he told you. 1 Corinthians 13. I just used that word only simply because I just want you to see how he played you. And he made you use this as definition and pull you away from Ahab. Listen.
And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor.
Listen what happened.
And though I give my body to be burned.
He made sure he had to attach it to something. If I sacrificed myself, if I gave something, I had to give it to charity or it was nothing. Listen.
And have not charity.
You ain't gonna believe what happened.
It profits
when you do your taxes. You know what you can write off?
Charity.
What you give to charities.
That's right.
And you know what? A lot of stuff can fall under charity, Boston. Church. Other organizations. Because you gave to these deities we set up. That's how dangerous church is. That's how dangerous this book is, unleashed in the hands of people and read and study for themselves. Gotta have a moray.
Yes, sir.
I know one. I know one. I know a moray. Listen to the book.
Charity suffereth long and is kind.
Look at it, it's kind. You know why I can suffer long? Because it don't age. Y'all just finished saying, just told you it don't age. Believe it or not, charities don't go away. See, the place where her lifetime robbers were born and raised at, she believes in true love and loyalty. And she, look at that, years does not age. And you know you were told about that? With Yahuwah. When you going to fold this up and they told you that he don't age, he don't change. Then it stuck and said, that's charity. Everything has been about taking away the object that belongs to Mr. Yahuwah. And they moved. That's why he said, I marvel that you so soon removed from him. That called you into the con unto another doctrine. That's a doctrine go with charity. That's a doctrine go with charis. These are doctrine that go with Paul. Sit down and cycle so many things in. How you gonna catch it? I got people here that have been in Greek fraternity wouldn't call charity with it.
Nope.
Had no reason. Why would you think anything about it? Ain't like you hurt nobody. You helping people. You helping a goddess, a fake deity, mythology to keep existing.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all all right? This ain't important to y'all to live.
Very.
Let's see what else happened in 1 Corinthians.
Charity suffereth long.
What else it do?
And is kind.
Oh, see that? With charis. What else it do?
Charity envieth not.
See that? Go ahead. You know they just told you? All of those deities work together. They're telling you and they induce you and they've changed what he would have told you. Shaul would have taught you about a hog. They're changing, they faked and made a goddess, and they're telling you that charis, that her charities, all these are the same thing, and they're not the same thing. Listen.
Charity vaunteth not itself.
See that? Listen.
It is not puffed up.
Listen.
Doth not behave itself unseemly.
Listen.
Seeketh not her own.
Listen.
Is not easily provoked.
See that? It's making it seem like, man, charity don't hurt nobody, man. It does, because it take away from Elohim. It gets you off. You got to hate charity. They ain't going to do that. I don't want to use word like that. I don't want you to word like you're going to be saved. So it making it seem like, man, it don't vaunt itself. It ain't puffed up. That making it seem like this thing ain't trying to hurt nobody. Man, ain't never, can't it go on with that junk? Man, charity, man, come on, they're just helping people. They're like, you know, people need help. They use people, and all these charities, what's amazing with all these charities you find, that they all have in coexistence. They always found that they don't actually give the money to the people. Because it was created for a God, a goddess. You just use the people. See, that's how quick they mess you up and make a fool out of it. Make it like it's for the people. Listen.
Is not easily provoked.
Yeah.
Thinketh no rasher.
See that? Well, see that? Now, what I just told you now? Because I'm thinking charity wrong. I mean, don't do that because charity don't think like that. Charity don't think no wrong. I don't want to think nothing bad about charity because that's not what charity is supposed to be about. Listen.
Rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the Amat.
If charity did, charity wouldn't be in there. If charity rejoiced in the Amat, it wouldn't be mythology.
That's right.
How a lie gonna rejoice in the truth? How can a lie, a myth, something from mythology rejoice in the truth? And that's a lie. That is called a moron.
That's right.
Listen.
Beareth all things.
Beareth all. Look at that. Charity do all. What else it do?
Among all things.
It believe all things. A lie. Listen.
Hopeth all things.
Hoping all things. A lie does this. Listen.
Endureth all things.
Listen. It just told you that outlive it. Just told you that charity outlive all his rivals. Listen.
Charity never faileth.
Listen.
But whether there be Naba, prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease.
What else?
Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away.
Tell her what happened.
For we know in part,
and
we prophesy in part.
But what happened?
But when that which is perfect is come,
then that
which is in part shall be done away.
Talk to me.
When I was a Yalit,
what you do?
I spake as a Yalit.
And what did you do?
I understood as a Yalit.
And what happened?
I thought as a Yalit.
And what happened?
But when I became a Ish,
when I became mature,
I put away childish things.
Listen.
For now we see through a glass.
You see that? Through a mirror. Listen.
Darkly, but the panim to panim. Now I know in part, but then shall I know even as also I am known.
What happened?
And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three. But the greatest of these is charity.
But the who?
Greatest of these is charity.
They got us. They just got us. Sucked us in and told you this the greatest you got. You know what I'm saying? Son, do you know what the greatest thing is, son? Charity. Make a fool out of it. Break him down, make him start crying. Now he ready to get the Holy Ghost. I done gave him. He got the love of Jesus. The man got charity. The man got charis. Isn't that right? All he got to get in there, the Holy Ghost. He be ready to go on with the law. They played us. People play us. It's dangerous out here. Y'all treading through here. Let me tell you something. You can't be running through here all fast. It's too much to trip you up. Now, they'll take this and say the whole statement wrong. The whole statement is not wrong. It's just they induce you with charity. Now, some of our other people that find it, you know, they say, just scrap that whole statement. You can't scrap that whole statement. Here's exactly right what he said. You just got to change from charity. You got to put a harp. Well, you know a harp is the greatest of them. Because we just told it, all of him sold a harp to, all right, what did he do? He gave us what? We know a harp is the greatest. But they gave you charity. They want you to believe in their deity. When you thinking people not working you, these people working you. The whole time they working you. I cross these jokers up like who that is? I cross them up like who that is? Tim Hardaway. I'm like, who that? No, I thought he said I crossed them niggas up like Kyrie, didn't it? Tim Hardaway? You said Tim Hardaway? Oh, you changed to Tim Hardaway? Yeah, Breezy said, you said you crossed these niggas up like Kyrie, right? He can't remember. They say Kyrie. They said Tim Hardaway. I thought Breezy said Kyrie. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I crossed him up like, oh, you say you come out like Tim Hardaway. Ain't he dead? No. Good. Man, these folks get us out here, man. It's amazing. I'm so messed up about it. I'm so confused. Calvary, I know all these teams that I am. Man, had them churches had you come and you wear all your little jerseys and stuff and go to church. Y'all remember that? Everybody come bring their favorite, wear your favorite jersey. You remember all that stuff? How many of y'all remember church that did it? Yeah, they had that jersey. Some Sunday, let everybody come in and you wear your own jersey. Wow. Y'all ain't never seen that before? Let's see the Greek word. Let's see what church. Lexicon in Greek, church. Curious to see all this stuff. I tried it. They ain't gonna preach me and I'm gone. Y'all gonna listen. They'll lead y'all off a slippery slope. It's too much. It's too much. They trap you up. One little word, all the man got to do is a church get y'all on 13 chapter and got you and just gone. That's die getting that stuff. Coming on charity, I ain't got nothing for them. Got nothing for them. I've been against a lot of that. Girl Scout, I've been getting, I told her, my kid, tell them about that stuff. They play on the time, tell them. I don't want to say that the mama try to get them out. She try to want to get them out. I told them, folks, listen, my kid, I pay for my kid to play. I don't need my kid to be selling nothing. I don't have time for that stuff. I pay for them to play with other kids. They don't need to be playing. Listen, I pay for mine to play. I'm not having my kid prostitute selling stuff. I never believe in that stuff. They'll tell you, I never believe in no stuff like that. Have my cat setting that junk. So I don't want my cat because people are going to be a fool for kids. When you see a kid, man, outside, you be like, man, for the kid. That's how they suck you in. You ain't going to believe what happened. You just got through reading in the 7th chapter of the book of Jeremiah. Man, you ain't gonna believe it. The kids. Who wound up getting burnt? The kids get burnt. Man, when are we gonna learn it? They wound up sitting outside to get it. That's what happened here. The kids got burnt. They get you every time. So as you got one of them little teens, they get you. And that thing they know, they'll get all the kids so many candy bars, so much around, get so many potatoes, sign. While you pray for how many times every year they pop you out that junk, don't they? That kid be hustling to get that stuff. Get out there and get it. Find out how many coats sell. Find out, just get coat one time. How many you sold coat? Yeah. Get out there and keep go there selling that junk. He pushing them kids, you them kids. Everybody you, because they start programming you and systematically getting you set for this stuff. I remember my kids were selling, when they were little, they did. I see some kids, I used to have my kids. They keep the cycle going. Money ain't going to the kids. The organization, what the organization doing for you and your kid? They get you bought into, you putting the money in. That's how they able to keep the park, all that. Now all that money you got every team setting every year. Prostitute and kill them at the concession stand. That be as much money at the college you need to raise money for. The college made some of my these kids. It's ridiculous. They don't need no tuition money. Tuition money like home money is slow.
That's right. That's right.
One SEC game, listen, I'm paid everything. All it is one big title game is over with. Every game, man, they pack out. NFL can't do numbers they do.
They can't do it.
NFL get 30,000 for college get 70. Them ready. Man, that for college get 70,000 to a game. They get that jump for a Super Bowl.
That's right.
I know, but I'm just saying a Super Bowl don't even get that.
That's right.
Super Bowl gets 70. I'm talking showing up. They're going to get more on television, but showing up, they ain't going to get them numbers.
No. No.
College take it through the roof. Ain't got to pay not one player.
No.
Not one player get a dime. What they get $1,000 to nothing.
Nothing.
Alumni will get that about their pocket. School ain't get them a dime.
That's right.
Make a fool out of you. Then they set themselves up as a, you ain't gonna believe it, a charity. These folks killing us. How you gonna win when everybody's a part of the system? Let's find out the Greek word church so I can quit boring y'all with this stuff. Man, why I do this? It isn't boring. Ecclesia or ecclesias, the principal assembly of ancient, what else? Come on over. Ancient Athens. During its golden age, the Greek Latin term for a Christian church as a whole. The Greek and Latin term for Christian church as a whole. Oh. Told me again. See, when I think I catch them crackers. Look up the Latin word. Circus. Yeah, every time you think you know something. Do we have it yet? Appreciate them. I know it's some work back there. Then the Christian church, we just read that one little part, and we just went off shouting and sweating. They got it up there? In the reference to ancient Rome, from the Latin circus ring, circular line, which, come over, was applied by Romans to circular arenas for performance and contests and ovals, turn around, courses for racing, especially the Circus Maximus, from the cognate with Greek. Let's see. Cucarus, a circus, a ring from pi. That's mathematic. Kurt, from the root. Let's see what Kirkos says. Look up the Greek word, Kirkos, because it's cognate, which would be the same. Let's look that word up to make sure. Put Greek. Hold on. Also spell Kirkos, Greek. Let's say with the Greek. They're the same Greek origin. Kirkos, what is? Come over. Oh, goodness. The top. And the second declension. I don't know what the English dictionary, vocabulary, or the Attic language. Comes from the Greek word abos. What in the world is that? Translation, most competitive dictionary. Kirkos French. Goodness, y'all doing some rolling up there, ain't it? Hot war means ring. Turn that, come down song. What did it say? Come down. No, other women. Hold on, I don't know what. Oh, I'm getting drunk. I mean, a circus, it gives the word circus. Come over some root word, Greek from Circus mean circulate. What's that? The distance around. So turn up, go up some more then. Go back up. No, this way. No. Woo, boy, that was fast. Go back the other way. I mean, yeah. Down, I guess down. 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 That's it. Down. Tinsdale Bible 15:24 did not use the word church anywhere in its pages. It used the word congregation. Okay, sometime after this Bible, they started replacing the word congregation with the word church. Let's come back up. Let's come back up some more. Latin. What is the verb form? Circle. What is the adjective? When was the first church born? I don't know what it was. Derived from the Greek circus. Circus is a Latin word that literally means circus or Tertullian. It was the goddess Circe who staged the first. So you start looking at the Greek and you see where this stuff come from. Circus is the Latin word they had for it. Circus is a Latin word that literally means circus or a ring. According to Tertullian, it was the goddess Circe who staged the first. So you see where your church started to come from? You started to watch this stuff. They actually translated over from the Latin. And the Latin, they just told, let's look at the word cognate. Cognitive, what was it? Cognate. Let's see what the word means, because it told you that the Greek and the Latin was cognate. Now, the Latin just told you it was circus. They told you that they're krukos and circus, and the Latin were the same word. They were cognate. Let's see what the word cognate means. Stupid mean. The word having the same linguistic, there was a derivation as another from the same. What is that? From the same. What is that word? What is original word or root? They don't even know you're in a circus. You ain't gonna believe it. Why you think they run around in now? Why you think they fall out and put on makeup like who? Clowns. Because the Latins and the Greek named you as clowns. They don't know nothing. I try to tell you folks they're not smart. They started fighting me. That's why you put it on. See, the different word, look what Shaul told you in 1 Timothy 2:9. These folks be fighting me. I don't know why they fight me. All I'm doing is showing you the man make a fool out you. Yep. When y'all, and you know the folks say, man, them folks are like a circus. Yep. Guess why they told you that? Because it's the Latin word. It deals with another deity. These folks doesn't make a fool out of us. We got to search these people on everything. Let's see what they told you in 1 Timothy 2:9. Listen to the book.
Wherein I suffer trouble as an rashadur, even unto bonds, but
you're getting kind of regular. All I need him to go down. One time the true dirt. When them mother get this slang that cane crowd that joker motorcycle around, that motor speedway gonna be closed. 1 Timothy 2:9. Listen to the book.
In like manner also,
That what happened?
Nashim adorn themselves
And what?
modest apparel,
With what?
shamefacedness,
And what else?
sobriety,
Not with what?
broidered hair,
What else?
or gold,
Or what else?
or pearls,
Or what else?
costly array,
But what happened?
which becometh Nashim professing Elohim with two works.
See that? He was trying to get you away from churches and circuses. Because the way they dress when you watch them go to church, it's a circus.
That's right.
They don't even know why they don't know why he taught what he was teaching. Because the Greeks had a different definition for what you were doing.
Right. Right.
They don't know. I mean, how you gonna know? Nobody taught you. Why? Let me ask you a question. Why would you think a reverend would teach you this? The man has an organized church. Why would he teach you about this?
Right. That's right.
You know the language was a discipline because they said he told you when they put the two up that was written in Greek and in Latin and in Aborine.
Yep.
I don't care if no Greek, no Latin say, I don't know why they had on the two.
Yep. That's right.
Showing you the dominant languages at the time. And you don't even realize everybody play with you. They all took it and they just decoded and said they called it a church. Y'all read for yourself. I've been told you about when I had to read that or never text there. Then I showed you, they told you he never used it. He only used it. I've been told you. It didn't excite me. That's old information. I've been taught y'all that.
That's right.
Look at the man, I've been told y'all that. These crackers make a fool out of us. You know what wound up happening to William Tinsdale? They killed that bastard. You tell Henry VIII he got too many wives, according to the book.
Right. That's right. That's right.
They'll kill you too.
That's right.
They'll kill you too. They had to get him out of there. That man was dangerous. These people don't know how to folk play him. You know what really dangerous, how these people got you and how they played you? Let's look up some word. Let's play. Let's play a word game. Y'all know I can't spell. I always remember I can't read and write. Let's see. We're going to go to. Orthodoxy. Y'all know I ain't got no business up here with the lack of education. I don't. It don't make sense. I lack the knowledge. One of y'all come get it and take us to the circus. These people have no idea when they go into the circus, it's a religious practice. I don't know. Listen, what's wrong with the circus? The people told it's been in practice to a god. That's why they put that stuff on and run around the ring. Circular. If you pay attention now, all these people building their churches now, they're building them circular in an arena style. Yep. Joel Osteen doesn't have a square building. He has a circle.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why they get these poor selves don't know. What we're trying to do is get out the traditional church. He put you in it. He took you back to Latin discipline. Yep. It's a circus.
That's right.
Am I making this up or did y'all read it?
That's what it said.
You just saw the Greek word for church. They just told you that it was cognate with the same Latin word circus. Did you just saw what circus was? When you go to church, you're in the circus. That's why you parade around like a fool.
That's right. That's right.
Let's say, authorized or generally accepted. What is that word I can't spell? Theory, doctrine, something or practice. Never heard that word before in my life. They'll put orthodox. Now, what we'll do now, we'll just go and look for the root. Let's look up ortho. Why y'all come back here and we just be wasting time? We ain't even got the love of Jesus. I just can't imagine just sitting down and let somebody just start teaching me this book. It's too dangerous. Oh my goodness. What is this? Straight, rectangular, upright. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You ain't never heard of like a church called Straightway, have you? Y'all ever heard of a church called Straightway? Where did you get that from, I wonder? From ortho? This is Greek too. In other words, you'll find for it is right. You know why people tell you need to go to church? Because it's right. That's the straight way. So they set up the Orthodox Church because it was known as to be the straight and the right way. That's the wrong way. That's why the man tried to tell you water them. They're called Rasha tube and tube Rasha. These people put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. You see them coming. Listen, these people are, listen, this stuff been worked for hundreds and thousands of years before we niggas got him. That's how long folks been practicing on you. They had a reformation to come up to break away from it. When that's what the Reformation was about, the Protestants breaking away from them. Because they realized that this junk is not right. You'll still find out, you'll find them crackers in Orthodox. Nigga on you, white folks still got Orthodox church.
Yep, right.
And we never knew why they put Orthodox. Because it's straight. Come on, let's stop being stupid. Because it's straight, it's right. Let's find out where Orthodox come from. Let's find out who word this is. See if it's Tony Smith's word. He bad for twisting the Bible for his own use. I don't know why these people waste their time trying to think they done caught something. Yeah, but you still have feces in your drawers. These folks are working you. They will work us. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is that? I'm scared. I'm so scared. Hold on. Do you speak Greek? So now let me get this straight. The Greek said it's right and straight. This the doctrine. They playing with you. You sit around an Orthodox church and don't even realize you playing with Greek. Now what are the words they gonna give me? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let me make up something. Thausis. Thiasos. Y'all remember, I can't read or write. I don't read good. We just done left the book. We just all out here. Hey, well, Leon said, we in the book. We in the book. Y'all young people, y'all remember this. Because these folk play with you now. We put up here so they can expose me for who I am. For making up these words that don't exist. I was a dummy. Huh? We got it up here yet? What y'all think about that? Just think about how much running through the book you just run and you don't even realize what you're doing and how dangerous these people are. You're in a circus. That's it, man. People making fool and they getting paid. You know how dangerous these preachers are? They'll go to school, they will learn Greek. They will go and learn and give you little words of diablo. You're like, oh, that's devil. Ooh, that person knows Greek. He speak Greek. He ain't learned the Latin. He ain't learned none of this stuff. And they just told you that the words were cognitive. That they were original, same root words. So how you going to tell me that church is a place of worship? Circus is their Lord's house. Let me see. The Greeks got Charis, Charity, Zeus, Apollos, Dionysus. Where all these gods going to be at? Because your Elohim got a house, a bed. Theirs do too. It's called the Lord's house. It's called a church. I'm so, I can't even spell that second word. I know I speak Greek. That other word is what's throwing me. Can we please look up methane gases? Can we look up that word that I can't spell? I just call it mythology. That's the first thing stopped me right here, and all of a sudden. I can't get nowhere. Because I don't know what that means, I'm going to mess up. In a religion? You tell me it's a religion about lies. If it ain't the truth, how you can make a religion of it? It ain't even the truth. A collection of methane, metropolitan, especially one belonging to a particular religious or cultural tradition. You know, it's traditional to go to church on Sunday. Can we look up myth? Yeah, I mean, we got to bring it. They brought down the mythology. That's my lie. That's what white, that's what Greek mean. It's my lie. Mythology, break it down. It's mine. It's their lie. A traditional story, especially one concerning the early history of a people. That's amazing. Folks tale, story, synonym to it. Legend, tale, fable, saga, allegory, parable. A widely held but false belief or ideal. Man got to play you, make a fool out of you. A widely held but false belief or idea. Why would I go to fantasy, fiction, fairy tale, delusion? Their perception first was not eat of the tree. When the serpent came, he gave them a false perception, a myth. He told them they wouldn't really die. But you gonna let me sit here and lie to these people? I'm making all this stuff up. I done twisted this up. You concur? John, you concur with what you're saying? What, Malcolm? Y'all are king, y'all supposed to be. Any preacher be made got to come from y'all brethren. Our king. Are y'all saying if y'all, or this me making up stuff?
See it.
Now the first thing we find out here in the Greek, now the man done told us mythology. We had to break it down to the root and get to the myth. And the man done told us a widely held but false belief or an idea. Jesus Christ is an idea and it's false. The church, Jesus means Yahusha. Christ means Mashiach. Church means circus. Jesus Christ, the truth, is going to be in the circus. Does this make sense? He's going to be in the circus because they made it up. It was an ideal. So, how you going to go any further? How you going to go any further when you sit here and see these folks? They done messed us up. And then you going to go around talking about synagogue church. We're the same. It's not the same thing. Those people didn't worship with us. Pick me up right quick. 1831. See that 1831, your Ukanon. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? And we'll come back. They call it John. Listen to the book.
Then said Pilate unto them, take ye him.
Hold, back it up for me. 18. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Then said Pilate unto them, take ye him.
You give me 21. Say that Acts Apostle 21, 24. Hold that for me. We'll play with it. Let's see. Listen.
And shafted him according to your Torah.
See that? And shafted him according to your what?
Torah.
You said according to the Bible?
According to your Torah.
Why they wouldn't use the Bible? Since Jesus set up a church. Why? Let me ask you a question. You might hear me, Isaiah. I'm going to just throw somebody stupid. The Greeks and the Jews, the same people, they were in the church together, and all their words is just the Greek definition of ours. Why would they be taking him and judging them according to their Torah? Unless their Torah was different than Greek law.
That's right.
Their law was based on their worship. Yep. Explain to me how this ruler would tell these Yahudim to judge him according to their law when all the law was supposed to be the same. Because Haman told us first that there was a people that was among the other people whose laws were different from all the other laws. All the laws come from the Torah. What laws did the Greeks have and the Romans have that they didn't use this book? And yet they build a church for us and our deity to worship in. Common sense. They're not smart to me, Leon. You have to be smart, Mr. Yahuwah.
That's right.
I told you I'll use this book. I will not get rid of it, but I will fight for this book. This and 2 copies of Harry Potter. Because I know somebody going to steal one.
That's right.
I ain't going to keep up with that Harry Potter. I'm going to keep up with them. I'm going to lose once. I want 2 copies. Huh? I'm going to give me a copy of Harry Potter and this. You choose. Or you want to stay in the Matrix. All I'm doing is show it to him. I just need somebody to explain that statement to me. Why would he say judge him according to their laws? Because their law was different. Now, if their law is different, you tell me, Ken, how the church going to be the same thing at the synagogue. That's right. That's all I need to know. That's right. Church, synagogue, mosque, it's all the same thing. Don't make sense. They ain't even teaching the same books. Because if it was, he should have saw it the same way we saw it. Yep. Let's hear some more of this.
The Yahudim therefore said unto him.
What did they say?
It is not lawful for us to put any east.
You say it's not Roman what now?
It is not lawful for us
to do what?
Put any east to moot.
What happened?
That the saying of Yahusha might be fulfilled.
Like what?
Which he spake, signifying what moot he should moot.
He did. The saying was fulfilled. He told her he was going to go up and he was going to be betrayed and delivered into what was again? To whose hand? Who do we get that from? From who? Slosh. Where he got it from? Shamshun. Remember when he told his Akeem, he said, just give me the bar that you won't do it. They came and took him. They told him they ruled over them. Right. They were only going to take Shamshun and deliver him to the Philistine, to Philistia. I think it's the proper name, Philistia, not Philistine. Crackers play with y'all. We'll deal with all that. Just want to deal with the basics. You know what I'm saying? Once we deal with the basics, set the platform like we do 15-4, we're going to fix a lot of stuff, okay? I just want you to get the basic. Cause I know some of my members thinking synagogue, church the same. And I don't want to slap you in your mouth. That's right. Because this not no circus. That's right. Not the same. We don't set up nothing for no Greek and no Latin deities. That's right. That's how dangerous these words are. Y'all falling into these places. You playing with stuff you don't have no need. You don't even know what you're doing. That's right. You're holding the fox, we on the line. Yep. Now, we're trying to get an understanding. Why would he tell them to judge them according to their law? Why didn't they answer and reply, man, what you talking about? We got the same laws you got. That should have been a reply. Yeah. Yeah. How would they among their rulers and have a different law? You're among your ruler and you got the same law they got. Don't tell me we can't do what I tell them about. Yeah. What? Why would he even let me ask you a question. what Supreme Court, what Circuit Court, what Appellate Court, what Superior Court, what Magistrate Court, I done broke them all down for you. I know they don't know about. Gonna tell me to take Leon, come on, let's all agree Leon guilty. Leon guilty, we agree. What court gonna tell me to take Leon and we judge him according to our law? That means they had to have some rulership. They had to have a government besides the government they took him to. And it will only because the scripture was fulfilled that they didn't put him to death. Which means even with them being dominant, they respected our law. See, what I try to tell them, they don't know. I ain't told you nothing that book ain't told you. You ain't never been smart enough to see this. Cracker ain't want you to be smart enough to see you can't have your own laws among them. That's why they recognize the Indian reservations.
Yep. That's right.
They don't know no better. They don't know better. Them Indians go out there, tear up stuff, get drunk. They get on the reservation. You do know nobody can't touch them.
Can't touch it.
How many of y'all didn't know that?
Can't touch it.
Listen. No Indians have reservations. They come out here, tear up, get drunk, fight, whatever they want. If they make it back that reservation, no police. They have to be judged by their own people.
Yep. That's right.
They do it all the time. They do it all the time. South Dakota out that way. Why would they tell you about that? You a nigga. You'll mess around and you'll want that. He know you'll want it. He'll know you'll demand stuff like that. And you don't believe where they at. They're in America.
Yep.
Them Indians don't pay taxes.
Nope.
Cracker charge you. Cracker lock you up and put you in prison. Fine you for being late. They don't pay taxes. Get casino, gambling stuff. They done raised and taught you from the book. It was wrong in sin. And he let him have it. And pay no taxes. Don't tell me we can't establish our own.
That's right.
I just be making all this stuff up. All fiction. I went in the computer and I said, you know what, let me just make up these words and change them and put my own definition. How many of y'all believe that? How did you believe the other stuff the folk told you? I'm just showing you people make a fool out of you. When you don't know, that's what they do to us. That man, I'm baffled over, why would he not take this man? This man here has been accused of trying to be a malak, which means you can't have a malak over your people and be under them.
Yeah.
After they judged him, why didn't he kill him and say, oh, we can't have no other king. It's only one government rule. Listen, the Greeks conquered by the Romans see him, these people see him ruling, and you telling me you're going to let another people sit under you, have their own government and their own ruler? People read it and they don't even catch on to it. It should have been an easy wipeout. Everything should have been an easy wipeout. Listen, let's finish up. Listen.
Then Pilate entered into the judgment hall again.
Then went to the court system. He went into the court. What happened?
And said unto him, Art thou the malak of the Yahudim?
What did he tell him?
Yahusha answered him,
What did he say?
Seest thou this thing of thyself?
What happened?
Or did others tell it thee of me?
Listen.
Pilate answered, Am I a Yehudi?
Am I a who?
A Yehudi.
Am I a who?
A Yehudi.
Who did this?
Thine own nation. And the Rosh Kohanim have delivered thee unto me.
You see how powerful our people were even at Kohanim? That's how powerful our people were. They can make a sinner call to have you delivered over to other people. That's how powerful our people are. That's how in control our people were. We can give them and let them do it. What happened?
Yahusha answered, My Malkum is not of this Aratz.
So you said, what he said, I built my church. Let me tell you how that story ain't going to make sense. According to Matthew, they'll call Will Hugh Matthew. If we're going to play that, we got to play Matthew, not Matthew. According to Matthew 16 and 18, he built this church. He built this church. So that statement wouldn't be true. If we went with Matthew, it's not going to make sense. Pick me up at 16, 18, Matthew. Let's fact check statements now. The man just said his mouth cool was not. Let's see what the man said. Let's go with what he said. He said Matthew. Listen to the book.
And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church.
What does his name be? Petros? Cuff. They don't name the man Petros. Got to think of the man named Pedro. Yahushua done sent Pedro out. Don't it make sense? Hello, my little friend. Would you like to be baptized in the name of Jesus? Senor, senorita, and go with me to Mexico. There we go, we get Speedy Gonzalez. Andy, Iba. We don't sit down, we take the Lord's Supper, we will do it with tequila. Take, eat, this is my worm that was in liquor for you. Hey, it don't make sense. The man called him Cuff, because his name was Simon. They don't tell you Simon, his name was Simon. Pronounced S-E-E-M-O-N. Simon. He just told him that his name was going to be Cuff, not Peter. Because the Greeks needed you to see them as a common people or connected people to you. That was the way to get you and induce you. They practiced, they learned how people came in and induced us before. We were poor people struggling. When we were going to take everybody down the land, you ain't going to believe it. Some people right next to us manipulated us. Come in with old shoes and old rag clothes and cloth and molded bread. Where you from, brother? You ever heard of everlasting long way far from here? That way I'm 2 blocks down the street from now. You're like, from everlasting long way and never be found and forgotten? 2 blocks from now? When I left, I cooked this bread just before I walked out the door. And then how long it took me to get molded. These shoes, I had just got them from Payless. Now I got to pay and get some more. Just got this jacket, these pants, and the outfit, and I already got holes in it. That's from coming to see you how far I was. And you know what we did? We made a league with them. Now we done made a league with these Greeks and got us to believe that they're just like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. So we started thinking everything was synonymous with what we have. It's not. I don't know how we made all the year without projectors so you could look this stuff, somebody just tell you something. I don't know how we made all this time. It's dangerous. You're not supposed to do this at church. Man, folk get believe, man, he done killed the spirit. Spirit, y'all, you feel it? Spirit just left. I'm gone too. Folks just lying. We got to make sure what we believe is concrete. Like a rock, concrete, they make it up. They don't make rocks. A bond. We got to make sure it's like a stone. That's why they call them Cuff. This is what he's going to do. According to what they say now. We know what he said. They said. Listen.
And I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
And what happened?
And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven.
Yeah.
And whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven.
Let's look up the word heaven. I'm curious to find that word. Let's find out Greek heaven. I'm curious on what it's saying. I hadn't looked it up. Ain't y'all curious? Because show me ain't heaven. Just whichever one. Right? All right, teacher. That's what we call it, heaven. I'm just curious to find these words out. Where do people get a lot of this stuff from? How we come into a lot of stuff we get, I'm sure it's Greek. I'm positive they played us. But it's Uranus. Is that Uranus? Uranus or Uranus. Isn't that the name of a planet? What happened? Ain't that the name of a planet they got? Or they could just put Uranus. You closer than that, Oh, perhaps from an obsolete aura to rise or rear up. It's through the idea of, it's through the ideal of elevation, heaven, air, or sky. Look up just the Greek word. I'm going to see the Greek word heaven. Look up Greek word heaven. Don't worry about lexicon. Sure, it's a myth too. Oh, all right. Oh, Greek mythology. Oh, it's through me. Was the premier god of the heavens. His Roman equivalent was, who is that? Kelis? What's his name? Kelis? According to ancient Greek literature, Father Sky was the husband of Gaia, his sister. Hold on, bro. Who? His sister. I know that's some white stuff there. I knew it was something. Now you want to go to heaven. What is the purpose? Don't you want to go to heaven? Don't you want to go to heaven? Ah, heaven! Yeah, I knew it was something with these people. What's the purpose of teaching me and telling me that he gave Pedro the key, Senor, to heaven? Do you want to go to heaven? Come, Senor. I open the door and let you in. What's the purpose of this? What is the purpose of thinking Shamaim mean heaven? He done told you that perhaps it was an idea they came up with. They keep trying to evolve stuff from our stuff to get you to believe the same, trying to seduce you with, it's the same thing. I'm saying potato, you saying potato. It's not the same thing. The people sitting here y'all, how many of y'all think I put this in the computer? This is stuff nobody looks at, nobody cares about, because they're too so hell-bound bent on something. They're dangerous. These people have literature of these lies. This is why you think something true, because it's in a book. That's what's dangerous. This is how scary these people are. That's the way your grandma, they go to a funeral. You know what that? I already know they're in heaven. Where they go when they die? They heaven. That's where everybody will go. They want to go, don't you want to go? Don't you want to go? Don't you want to go? Heaven. They don't even know what they were doing. A primal God of the heavens, his Roman equivalent. So the Greeks and Roman all play together.
Yeah, that's right.
Equivalent, same as. All they kids, hey man, you got one, I want one. And play us, and we just sit around and just shoot it out our mouth. Time for change.
Yeah, that's right.
Game change.
Game change.
Game change. So am I to believe that these people that gave me a primal God, who gave me a circus, done gave me some salvation, done taught me how I was supposed to walk? Everything you find in there but defects and error. The man married his sister. If you're going to lie, won't you just say he married somebody else? Don't even make sense. Why you going to, this upset make up a lie? Yeah, God, everybody God. Oh, God, he had married, he married. Oh, wait, who he married? His sister. Why? What you said, a girl down the street? Why? Why? What is your purpose? He took from us because Abraham married his sister. But that was to ensure a clean bloodline. Plus, there was no law against it. By the time you created this is against our Torah. But you know what the folks saying? What's the difference? Abraham married his sister. See, they're going to always try to play you back. When you don't know enough, you got a skillful teacher, they'll play you. By the time you could put this on the book, it was against the law. That's why he told us to judge Yahusha according to who? Can we use this? You know, Yahusha had a sister. We get the fool this junk, we'd have made him marry her. That's how I know his statement wrong. 16:18. That's why I know it's wrong. That's why I know it don't make no sense. Don't make no sense to tell me about Petros or Petros. Don't make no sense to tell me he gave him no keys to no Greek kingdom. You want to loose a Greek kingdom, I'm going to release this kingdom. We're in bad shape, man. We're just in bad shape. That's how scary this book is by yourself. And you'll be moving and the spirit moving you. Problem is the wrong spirit.
Right. That's right.
Why the book would tell you don't believe every one of them?
Yep.
If it's only one. Why would it tell you don't believe every one of them? Because there are going to be different workers that are going to come in and try to induce you. You can't believe it. He told you to do something, though. Try it. To see whether or not it's all in. That's why, listen, these folks not hard to catch. They're too stupid. They're too stupid. They leave too many footprints of stupidity. I already knew before you looked up. I ain't even looked the word up. A lot of this stuff, listen, I know them. These cracker behavior never change, okay? There's no reason to think they done got smart and all of a sudden try to repent. They're not going to repent. That's why they keep giving it to you. All this stuff you got from your white oppressor. The white man knew when he gave it to you, it wasn't no good. That's why the white man didn't go to church. Let your black behind go, he go to the park. It was used to keep you trapped. That's not the first time. Listen, these people have always used stuff against us. 10, Jeremiah 10:1. But I want y'all to think when I be saying, when I'm gone, like ain't anybody capable enough of doing their job. I'm just telling these folks the truth. A lot of these folks gonna mess them up though. So I know a lot of y'all. I want y'all to think that I just know what these people gonna do. They gonna run out in them street with them people. Y'all gonna see they gonna mess you up. Them folks gonna get you. They gonna mess you up out there. You know, they already know. Listen, it's already been proved. If you cut the head off, the tail will die. If you smite the rock out, that the sheep will gonna scatter. They already done watched the practice. That's why I'm trying my best to get y'all solid enough. Just check everybody. Don't just run with nobody caught they sounding good. Check it, make sure you got your facts straight. Yahoo. They call it Jeremiah 10:1. I call Jeremiah Lemonhead. Partner. Listen to the book.
Hear ye the debar which Yahuwah speaketh unto you, O Beth of Yasharal.
Like what?
Thus saith Yahuwah.
What did he say?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
What happened?
And be not dismayed at the signs of Shamayim.
So when you start looking for that North Star during the wintertime, coming up for Christmas, like what?
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
That's what they do. Listen what happened.
For the customs of the arm are vain.
Vain. Huh? Futile. To no benefit. Like what?
For one cutteth a ox out of the forest.
And what happened?
The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
What did they do?
They deck it with silver and with gold.
Tell them what happened.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not.
What happened?
They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not.
See what happened? They do what?
They must needs be born.
You had to carry them. Tell them what happened.
Because they cannot go.
Listen.
Be not afraid of them.
Be not what?
Afraid of them.
Because they put it up and told us it was something sacred. That's why they gave it to you in December. That's why originally when you got trees, they cut them down. And white people taught us to drag them in and fasten them with nails and set them upright. Then you came in with stands to hold the tree up with. And you start putting the gold, because they can't afford to let you get gold. They start making up gold, and they call it, you ain't going to believe it, angel's hair. And wrap it around a tree. And you put decorative ornaments around it. And you put gifts under it. And you sing to it. And you give obedience unto it. They used to use this to scare us. That's how the cracker. Why would he tell me? How many of y'all grew up with scared of a Christmas tree? See how he got you? He got you to be afraid of something first, and Yahuwah was trying to get you to drop your fears of it, because he told you the junk can't move unless they carry it. They had to nail it. That's why they had you thinking the stuff got there on its own, and then the thing sit up. Why would he tell me it can't move? Unless I thought by the thing could move on its own. Why would he tell me it was nailed to stay upright? Because I thought it was set up by itself. Think of concept. Why is he telling me this? They had me thinking this thing does this on its own, but he told me they the one putting that junk on it. They done told me be not afraid of it. Why?
For they cannot do rasha.
Wow.
Neither also.
Is it what?
In them to do tube.
See that? If you don't put nothing under it, something bad gonna happen. You know they used to tell us about the Christmas tree they got her. If you leave it up by at the first of the year, something bad gonna happen. And if bad luck to happen, don't put nothing under them. So you scuffle and fight to get something so no bad luck don't happen. Then you fight to get it back down before January the 1st, because after that, bad luck happen. Cracker still working you. Cracker working you all the time. You just didn't know it. Lo I come. Mr. Hood sent me to straighten it out for him. I'm here to set it in order. That's how they play you. Now they go get it, buy it, and play with the thing and realize they were using this to terrify you. That's what he was trying to tell you. They were using this to scare you. Now the cracker got you coming, you shoving stuff, and you don't even realize these are their gods. Yep. These are their gods. I don't know what I'm going to do. What am I going to do, Cam? 21. Actually, Apostle, 21. What I put, 23? 24, we all worship together. I'm going to let y'all go in a bit. Finish looking up my word I made up. Thousands. What's it? Thousand. Look at these made up words I be making. What is wrong with me? Why I just be sitting around creating, just fictionalizing all this stuff? What ail me? Then they ask you in the country, they say, boy, what ail you? How many they had a hand, they finna slap it. They felt like a slap. They said, boy, what ail you? They would now slap it at you in the country. You be like, nothing. You playing doing that, they ask you in the country, what ail you? Something to come. Something come with that. Let's see this. Let's do something. I got my made up word up there. Let me see. In Greek, what we say, methane gases? What we call it? And religion, the thousis, Greek thousis, was the ecstatic, rentin, no, y'all know, rentin, no, it's, hold on, retinue. Retinue is the word. How many of y'all don't know what retinue is? Put your hand up high so I can see. I put it on. How many know what it is? These folks look at me crazy. Tell them, you just looked it up. How you know what it is? It's actually having other ambassadors that support or come with. Retinue. Don't worry about it. I'll finish it up. Oh, who is that? Karate or Dionysus? Often pictured as an inebriate reveler. How many of y'all don't know what that word means? Let me see. How many of y'all know what it means? Y'all do? Tell me what the word means. No, it's not a party. It's someone that gets someone drunk. It's someone that gets someone drunk. That's right. Inebriate. Revelers. Many of the, I cannot think, is that methane gas again? What is it about it? It's myth. What did we say myth was? Lie. Fiction. Okay. Of Dionysus, and are connected with his arrivals in the form of processions. Was his triumph return from India. I'm trying to get, how did he have a triumphant return from India if it's a lie? With the influence, symbolic conception of the Roman triumph, and was narrated in, rapturous detail and Dionysus, in the procession. Dionysus rode a chariot often drawn by big cats such as tigers, leopards, or lions. Makes no sense. Thou of the sea god. What's that? Poisoned and depicted as a triumph wedding procession. I don't get what they're doing in the Greeks and sometimes with religious organization. Hold on, poison. In the historical Greek society, thousis, plural, were religious. I cannot think of what this other word is. An organism, orgasm, organization. Slide it over. With, over. Kind sirs. With, I see W. I guess that's with. I does look W-I. Is that W? It won't slide over. Goodness, I don't know what jam. Where my eye went? Okay. Watch the read. What does it say? You got that box where I'm at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Oh my God. In historical Greek society, was it thousands, plural, was a religious organization whose existence was protected by law. So this is why we had a different law from them. See, they got laws to try to protect that you can't get rid of their lives. Y'all go to college, you got to take mythology. They don't even know when they go to college, it's a law. You can't go to college and not take mythology. You're going to have to take a form. You got to take it. They introduce it. They induce it right into you, folks. That's what the folks. How many of y'all went to college? How many of y'all had to take mythology? Huh? High school. They give it to you in college too. They'll make you take a form of it. Huh? They're words in the dictionary. The words that you use in college, they got a different college dictionary. Yeah, a lot of courses. I agree. I told them how to take it. They ready. They said put their hand out. They said no, they ain't had to learn it. Now where you gonna get your elaborate speech from? Now where they gonna get it from? They gonna get you. You're not getting around it. It's laws. People, it's laws about this stuff. They set laws to protect that their gods will keep existing. Because it's a lie. Let's see what happened at the 21st. What would we say? 21, 24? Listen to the book.
Them take and purify thyself with them.
See that? Them he wanted to take. There was some men that had a vow and he wanted to take them and purify themselves. With who?
With them.
With him. What happened?
And be at charges with them.
I'm saying, and be responsible with them. What happened?
That they may shave their heads. And all may know that those things whereof they were informed concerning thee are nothing.
Listen.
But that thou thyself also walketh orderly and keepeth the Torah.
See that? They make sure of that. Listen.
As touching the Gentiles.
As concerning the Gentiles.
Which among we have written and concluded that they observe no such thing, save only that they keep themselves from things offered to idols, and from Dom, and from strangled, and from Zanu.
So you know what happened when we took that as a Christian? That right there clearly told them that the Gentiles don't have to keep the law. See, when the people look at it because of how statements are made, the whole argument was, should the Gentiles be circumcised?
Right.
You would have to say law because the book taught her if you offended, what was it? You were guilty of. So this is why the argument was coming that he was teaching them not to forsake the law. Because you can't say I do everything in law but circumcision. Then you don't keep the law. That's how they entitled the whole situation. This is an argument about not keeping the law based on them not being circumcised. But they concluded and said that the Ruach HaKadosh bear witness with them that they had to keep from things strangled, which is law, and from blood. You can't eat blood. What can you do? You can drink down. And from fornication, which is Zanu. Zanu also going to tie you into having relationship with other deities, like charities, churches, circuses. Trying to help them out. They hear what they want to hear, though. Listen.
Then Shaul took the Anashim and the next Yom, purifying himself with them into the Mashakan, to signify the accomplishment of the Yamim of purification, until that an offering should be offered for every one of them. And when the 7 Yamim were almost ended, the Yahudim, which were of Asia, when they saw him in the Mashakan, stirred up all the arm.
Like what?
And laid hands on him.
Why?
Crying out, Anashim of Yashral.
What happened?
Help. This is the Ish, which teaches all Anashim everywhere against the arm.
Why don't they teach everywhere?
Teaches all Anashim everywhere against the arm.
And what happened?
And the Torah. And this Malchum. And further brought Greeks also.
Hold on. What did he do?
And further brought Greeks also into the Mashakan.
What would that do?
And hath polluted this Kodash Malchum.
Let me ask you a question. If I feel like you brought Greeks in here and they defile Al Malkum, do I look like I go to church with a bunch of Greeks? I would go to an Orthodox church when one Greek coming in here had polluted the whole building. I'm confused. I'm confused. How could a Greek coming into the mashmakan, into the temple, defile the temple, but I can go to church, Orthodox church, and be clean? Separation.
That's right.
Separation.
That's right.
The Greeks didn't come to us. And you can't, you got to submit, repent, you got to prove yourself out.
That's right.
You bring a Greek in here, and they brought her instruct. Let's see what the people did. Let's see what they said.
Yes, sir.
They should have quoted Romans, for they're no different. Listen.
For they had seen before with him in the city Trophimus and Epheson, whom they supposed that Shaul had brought into the Mashakun.
They thought he brought him. What happened?
And all the city was moved, and the arm ran together, and they took Shaul and drew him out of the Mashakun.
You said they told him there's no difference between the Jew and the Greek, for the same Lord is rich upon all that call upon him?
And they took Shaul and drew him out from the Mashakun, and forthwith the doors were shut. And as they went about to kill him, tidings came.
I'll stop. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused by them. Let me see. Two Greeks done caused this much mess coming into the Mashmakan.
That's right.
And you tell me I can go to the Orthodox church and that's the same thing at the synagogue. I am so confused.
Don't make sense.
That's tight. They were going to kill him for that. That's why Pilate told him, you take it and see to it according to your law. Take it to your synagogue and judgment according to your book. That book of lies didn't have nothing for him. Let's see. What's that word? I take my time, hate spell. I don't read good. That's saying like, huh? I guess that's how they do it, and that's how they spell it. I scared myself. I'm out there, man. That thing getting tight right here. You know what I'm saying? I can feel a little fourth grade, but then I feel that fifth grade coming. That boy at me, you a sister? I turn my work in, you know what I'm saying? So I'm struggling. I'm in a straight between these two. Let's see. Houston. We had it. That thing getting tight around here, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Don't mess with that. No. So who we got?
Hawks, Lakers, Sixers, Houston, Warriors, Beats, Celtics.
Put Celtics up there for them.
Celtics.
Make sure they can hear it. We got to work with the five senses. I need y'all to see and hear. How y'all learn about these teams? Y'all made them up? They gave them to you. I'm going to try to probably just start cutting my time down teaching y'all, because that's why I pull off of publicizing these sermons, these messages, these teachings. Because a lot of these folks not smart enough. They're just not smart enough to catch on. Can they hear it? The cells. Let's say the celts. That's what they'll say. They'll say that. Oh, in close contact with ancient Rome, such as the Gauls and whoever, their mythology did not survive the Roman Empire. They subsequently conversation. Is that conversation? Christianity and law. Hold on, Christianity. Hold on, stop. Hold on, Christianity. What did Christianity got to do with it? And the loss of their Celtic languages is mostly through contemporary Roman and Christian sources, that their methane gas mythology has been preserved. Let's see if we can see how the word pronounced, because it's actually pronounced Celtic. Celtic will refer over to the Germans. The word is not Celtics. The crackers played y'all. The word is Celtic. It deals with their Indo-European language. It deals with Christianity. That's why they give it to you. That's why they show you the little 3 clover, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. So you start playing with this Celtic, you're dealing with a language. It's a lot more going on than just a basketball team. I told you they play, what was I saying? They play games with you. They played you. You didn't realize you were watching some religious. They actually closely connect themselves with Christianity. It's all a myth. A little man with a hat on and 3-leaf clover. We removed it. So what is the purpose of this? I'm just trying to watch a little basketball. Didn't I tell y'all how many things these people use to play you? Everything they got, they're using it. It's something. They're never giving you nothing. That's the first thing to get out of your mind. There's never an opportunity chance that these people are giving you something. I'm always diluting facts, misleading people from the truth, the amat. Always that's what they're doing. It's never a time to drop your, it's like boxer. When that boy was, remember he had Mayweather up on the road, and he messed around and referee told was good, and he knocked that joke out. He said, that's the first thing they teach you keep your guards up. You know what we do? We thinking a ref and now everything finna be fair. It ain't fair. It ain't never fair. It's never fair what they're doing to you. Get it out of your mind, people. I need you to be conscious. They're playing with you. You're dealing with some German. They're stuff dealing with Indo-European language. These people got disciplines way over your head that you're just not smart enough to catch, and you have no idea they're playing with you. White people put that stuff on, they play with it. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. That's amazing. Boston Celtics known for the 3-leaf clover, aren't they? They known for the leprechaun. They known for what we say. What you used to do during that time? Do what? What would you say you used to do? Drink. Drink, get drunk. That's what Christianity was about. Getting drunk. It's a circus. That's why they put that junk on and run like a fool and mascot themselves. And you don't believe where they play it at, in an arena. A circular building. Because it's going to tie them into the Greek and the Romans. Don't ever let somebody walk up and just start talking about their book. Too many people playing with you. That's good.